What's up? So I have been trying my damnedest and my hardest to stay out of reading people for filth. I've been trying, people, but this bitch just seems like she just doesn't want to let me live. She done brought me up out of retirement job. So I'm talking about the one and only bucktooth Azealia Banks. And this is gonna be a dear series. If you guys are new here, subscribe, like, leave a comment, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. But yeah, I'm about sick and tired of being sick and tired with this girl. And this also, bitch, I'm talking. This also is gonna speak to y'all as well about what a lot of y'all like to support. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. Okay, so Azealia Banks today, just reading the bullshit she had to say. Azealia Banks is one of those people who love to do videos of, she should start a drama channel. Azealia Banks should dead ass start a drama channel, because I feel like if she started a drama channel, she would get way more money for her opinion instead of putting it in these long ass stories on Instagram. Oh girl, I'm surprised she still has an Instagram. This is like her third or fourth one, right? Okay, so she did this long little situation today where she talked about how Beyonce is so fake and she's a thief, and how she's so unoriginal, and everything that a lot of people have been saying for years. Now, do I agree with what she's saying? To a certain degree, yes, I do agree, because I mean, if you can go through YouTube, you can pretty much put Beyonce thief, and there's gonna be a lot of videos that pop up in reference to her taking things that she did not originate. But she is not the only one, and I heard she plays pretty good, you know. But my issue is not even that, because that's a whole another separate video. I think every single artist has borrowed or took or whatever from, you know, some particular person. I don't think nobody is 100% original, especially at this point, girl. We got fucking rappers named Wi-Fi something. So at this point, it's just like, girl, whatever sticks, I'm fucking with it. Okay. Now, my issue with Azealia is this, and it's the hypocrisy of the bullshit that comes out of her buck-ass teeth. That's the problem I have with her. Because let's not forget, and I was going to do a video about this, and I'm happy that I didn't, because now we're here. When she went on that tangent that everybody and their mama praised her for going at Cardi B and saying that she was this, she was a coon, she was that, all y'all thought Azealia Banks, because she used two big words, made y'all feel like she was so philosophical and she's speaking for us, she's speaking for the women, the rights of the black girl. Azealia Banks don't give a fuck about none of you, and I quote, nigger. You nigger. She don't care about y'all. And these are words that's coming out of her mouth. To my gay people, she said in videos and said this.
Word faggot came to me from my mother, and it was never a thing of like a guy being gay, you know what I mean? It was always just a man who hates women. That's what we call a faggot. You a faggot. A man, like, you could be gay or straight. You could be a straight faggot. Like, I know a lot of straight faggots. Like, you a fucking faggot.
You're a fucking faggot. If I feel like you're gonna say something to me, you're gonna say that I'm ugly, you're a fucking faggot then. Like, Azealia Banks is one of those people who know how to push the shit too far and go way over the line, and then want to cry when you light her ass up for the bullshit she did. I got into it with this bitch on Instagram in my DM. She decided to slide in because she clearly ain't doing nothing else. I'll get back to my point about Cardi B in a second. But I'm on Instagram, the Shade Room. It's called The Shade Room for a fucking reason, right? Okay. The Shade Room had posted about her issues that kept coming up about the whole Russell Crowe and her getting, I got fucking spat on. Like, who the fuck wants to get fucking spat on? I'm so fucking embarrassed. That part. So she got into that whole situation, and I said, she probably deserved it. I mean, you lucky he didn't do nothing else to it but spit on her ass. Now, I don't in any way, shape, or form condone violence towards women. However, when you are a woman and you want to act like a man and you're going to step to a man, some of these men don't have any type of qualms about knocking the chick out in her face and telling her to stay in her place. Everybody ain't built like the church boy. Most of these dudes ain't built like that. So, with that being the situation, I said I'm not surprised that he spat on her, because her mouth is usually her problem. She gets in the comments, girl, this is where it got good. She got in the comments and gonna say, oh, you're talking about that. You're so passionate like you were there. You wasn't even there, okay? But you love me and you stand for me and you're nothing but a fan. I said, oh, I'm the fan. Got you, Bucky, baby. I got you, Toofs. I got you, Teefs. So, I'm sitting there, and about a month prior, possibly, and I know, because she's that type of bitch, you got to keep a receipt, a cookie crumb with this bitch, because she will come at she love you one day, she'll hate you the next. So, about a month prior, she had posted on her page, and I'll put that here, that my, I think the how to make a wig video is at like 2 million or something like that. So she posted it on her Instagram story and said, I'ma try this, okay? Keep that, I'ma try this. Keep that part in mind. So I went mosey my ass over to my Instagram story because my motherfucking petty heart was just a beating. And I posted it and said, right, but you were watching my shit, and screenshot. It was good enough for you to screenshot and put on your story, but I'm the fan. Good luck with that, sis, but go off. She hops in my DMs. Oh, I watched your video. It doesn't matter. Yours is like millions of other people's on YouTube. Don't feel special. Da 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 da. I don't remember the exact exchange that I had with her. It's probably still in my thing. If I can find it, I'll put it up here or put a link to it, because I think I screen recorded it and sent it to my friend, so I might have that. But I'll put the link somewhere or put it in here somewhere. And I just went at her. I said, you don't have no edges, you don't have no career, and you don't have no friends. Period. She's like, oh, you're passionate, you love me. And I honestly think, I kid you the fuck not, I think what she thought I was gonna do is, when I seen her, because the only song that Azealia Banks that I have, that she has that I like, is the Big Big Beat. And I did an intro for the Big Big Beat probably like a year ago, like in 2016, I think, that's when it came out, if I'm not mistaken. I did, but that's the only song of hers that I actually like. So for her to say that I love her, I'm like, bitch, I'm not these little kids out here excited about you and those teeth. I'm really not. You out here looking like an ashy ass fucking uncooked cake. I think's the fuck not. That bitch looks like a gray Oreo. Hell no. So she decided, sorry about the air, but it's really hot. But she decided, you know, she wanted to go back and forth. We had this banter. I wasn't paying her that much mind, to be honest with you, because this is what Azealia like. She's a professional troll. She's a alleged rapper, bona fide troll, for sure. So go back to, you know, us going back and forth or whatever. I was just like, you know, like, you're a sad ass individual. Oh, you wish. She thought I was gonna be excited to have her in my DM. She's like, you know, I don't care about you like that, girl. I don't get starstruck. I could give a fuck. And again, you're nobody to me. You're another girl who's lost, and you're preying on the insecurities of other black women so that you can have them on your side when you need somebody to back up your bullshit claims. So back to the Cardi B situation, okay? So when she did on that whole thing, Cardi B is this, Cardi B is that, I seen a lot of people overnight start hating Cardi for no reason. And everybody's was, well, she is a caricature, and she do use the N-word, and she do, like, trying to find. And I said, you know what's funny, because the same people that I see writing these long ass short stories about how they hate Cardi were the same ones that helped Bodak Yellow go to #1, and a plethora of other songs to go to #1. But all of a sudden, when this bucktooth beaver decides she wants to have an opinion, y'all jump on that bandwagon. And I'm starting to see that a lot, where nobody has their opinion of their own. One person says something that has a lot of followers or is known for something, and then y'all jump on it, and then the next week, the same person that you said you hated the week before, all of a sudden is the worst person and the worst representation for your community. Bullshit. But okay, so we go back now to Beyonce, and in that entire situation, she said this on The Breakfast Club about Beyonce.
I feel like maybe 2 years ago, the conversation surrounding black women's culture was really reaching an all-time high, and we were really like discussing, you know, our power amongst ourselves. And, you know, Beyonce came out with Lemonade, and like there was just this really, really, really intelligent conversation going on nationally.
So after you say that about how Beyonce, I thought we was having this like a real, like, really intellectual conversation about like females and like, you know, and now it's like Cardi B, she's like, you know, like she's a caricature, like she's stupid, like, And I'm just thinking to myself, like, but you were going crazy to Bodak Yellow. Like, that was just, like, you were sweaty. Like, your bustier smelled like nuts.
Fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is bad bottoms, these is bloody shoes.
You were so excited when Bodak Yellow came out. But y'all, all of a sudden now the girl's successful and she's more than a one-hit wonder, all of a sudden you have a problem. Azealia Banks and Jeffree Star, to me, they go hand in hand. And I'm gonna tell you why. They like to use other people and other people's issues and shit that they know that really triggers people. Like women feeling like girls who are not traditionally black get more recognition, like a Cardi B or a Cassie, or, you know, anybody like, more at least anybody who's, you know, very exotic, not just 100% black. There's this big divide where a lot of women of color have an issue with girls who are either mixed, look mixed, or not just authentically black, because they feel like the entertainment world treats them better, men treat them better, and authentic black women get left in the dust. And to a certain degree, I can agree to that, but there's a certain degree where a lot of that comes from hatred. And for me personally, I don't see what she's seen. I can get that as a person. Now, I'm lighter than the average, okay? So I got more people that probably will take my advice before they take somebody else's. I get that. That's how the world works. But with her, hers is not geared towards that to try to make everybody equal. I don't think that Kelly Rowland is less beautiful than Tiny from Escape. I don't. I think she actually looks way better. However, the world doesn't always see it like that. There are a lot of people who are beautiful in their skin, and I stand for everybody, but I don't like when people take these very sensitive topics and very sensitive situations and they use them to their ability to go at somebody who they feel intimidated by, they feel threatened by, and they're jealous and bitter about their success. Because I was accused of doing that because I gave my opinion. Now, if she simply said that I think Cardi B is whack, or I don't like what she does, that's her opinion. She's allowed to do that. But what you're not allowed to do, and what you should not do, is sit back and demean a person's character, talk about them, go at their looks, and then you take your fucking high booty ass to fucking wildin' out, and now you're fucking crying because the crybaby cry because I don't want to do nothing with you. I'm sick of you niggas. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to share. You do that bullshit. So that becomes an issue with me. So just like her, and like I said, just like Jeffree, they will take something. They know that everybody feeling away. Cardi B's the top, so I'm gonna play on y'all insecurities right now. She doesn't represent us. Why I gotta be a girl who's Dominican that's up here saying nigga, she's the top girl? Why? Nicki was this, Nicki was that, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, well, Beyonce was having this very intellectual conversation. A week later, she going at Nicki. Nicki's whack, Nicki's this. After you just said all of this, that Cardi B was a poor man, Nicki Minaj, now you going at Nicki. Before that, you was going at Remy. So it's like, who's next? You went at me because I had an opinion like everybody else on the Shade Room. Because this is what she does. Jeffree did the same thing with that beauty bakery situation. You're stealing from a indie brand from a woman who suffered cancer and a woman of color. When the fuck did you care about any women of color? When? He's using his platform to say something about, we don't need to listen. Right message, wrong horse. That way. I don't need you speaking for no nigger bitches. I really don't. That way. That's a problem for me. Because y'all will sit back and support people who do that. And you don't see nothing wrong with it until it comes knocking at your front door. That's why I have an issue with a lot of y'all who are watching this video, because y'all have to be responsible for the people that you sit back and you love on and you respect and you say is this and you say is that. Cardi out here making number ones and she's still at home with little baby Culture, living her best life. Meanwhile, Azealia Banks done went at Nicki. Remember it was, oh, I love you, Nicki. I can't lie. Like after she replied back to my DM, I was like, we're friends. Because she was dragging Remy. That's why Nicki was your friend. And I'll get to Nicki in a separate video because that's a whole different story, okay? But Azealia Banks is a classic case of, I'ma do whatever I can do to whomever I can do to get somebody's attention. But you notice that she will only try certain people. Beyonce's not gonna say nothing back to her. They're gonna write it, it's gonna be a headline, the Beehive's gonna come. after her, and she gonna hope that somebody really gives a fuck about a song like Anna Wintour, which is trash if you ask me. Don't at me. I said what I said. The song is trash. And if you're such a woman who gives a fuck about your black cohorts and other black women that's going on, then why the fuck didn't you make a motherfucking song called Oprah? Queen Latifah. Was that too much? Michelle Obama. No. But what you decided to do was make a whole fucking video, a whole song with a video to match with you motherfucking offbeat to a white woman. Then you claim you all for black rights. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all have to stop letting these so-called woke conscious people fucking have y'all believing what y'all doing is some bullshit. This girl is literally using y'all to perpetuate her hate and her insecurity for other women. She has come at a laundry list of people. Rihanna, Beyonce, Tiana Taylor, Harriet Tubman. I mean, who else? She gonna come at Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Ike, Tina, Blue Ivy, Northwest, East, South, everybody. Penelope, Courtney. I mean, it's to that thing where her and Tokyo Toni should, I don't even think Tokyo Toni's Black China's mama, because her and Azealia Banks are so equally fucking yoked at this point. They're crazy! And I think y'all have to start to realize and understand you are responsible for the idiots that you make famous. You do this. Azealia Banks would not be where she is. It ain't too far, but she better than where she was 2 years ago, because she knows that being a professional troll makes her more money and gets her more attention than her music ever will. And it's not because her music is bad. I'm not gonna go through the whole she's talented. I've already said that before. My problem is you always want to speak out to something when you feel slighted. She's not doing this for the betterment of the community. She's doing this because she wants you to buy her shit, and she feels away because somebody else. But she just said not too long ago, and I'm gonna go back to my white deck, my white community, because you niggas just like my intellect is way too. You talking about, oh, if I came at Nick Cannon because his immune system and like, how low is too low? How low is too low? You're crying every 5 minutes. Now, if Beyonce pop back at your motherfucking ass and she call your ugly ass ugly, I don't want to see you on it. I'm fucking tired of this. Like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like, you niggas, I'm sick of this. Like, Beyonce call me ugly. Like, it's the fucking stupid. I don't want to hear that. Because at this point, everything that you have done to people, you deserve. From being spat on, to being disrespected, to being called ugly, to be called ashy. You deserve it, because no one's gonna rally around you when all you do is decide to make somebody a new target every fucking day, because you are a very insecure young woman who does not want to grow the fuck up. And you believe that you're God's gift to all earth. You have a huge complex with complexion, honey. And I get it. I would never know what it is to be a dark skin or what it is to be a woman. So you can save all your little corny ass jokes for a later date. Because the only people, my community, the gay community, is the only reason why your ass is still at a float. So you might want to keep your motherfucking gay slurs to a minimum, bitch. Okay? Because listen, everybody has at an all-time sensitivity high. It wouldn't be in your best interest to say shit, but just say, I'm gonna learn from this video. Shut the fuck up. Okay? But that's my issue. And it's not with just Azealia Banks. It's people like Charlamagne and T.I. and all of these people. And I ain't did a closet talk in a minute because I've been dealing with my own shit. But a bitch is officially back. Because I'm talking about Tokyo Toni and Nicki Minaj next. But, y'all, like, again, like who you like. Whether it's Jeffree Star, whether it's Tokyo Toni, whether it's Azealia Banks. But when they do something wrong, don't sit up there and try to explain it away and say, well, it was so long ago. No, you think about, like, watching what the fuck you say? That's a real ass thing. Because you will then do something that is going to offend somebody, and they might hold that to your head for the rest of your life. Otherwise, I would just say whatever the fuck comes to mind. And I can't. Why? Because I don't want to offend people, and that's not my intention. I was mad for the moment. You know, this is not good. Think before you fucking speak. Or type in her case. Because the bitch, she had none of this energy. None of it on Wildin' Out. I'm just like, they fucking call me black and they call me fucking ugly. They call me fucking ugly. Who's ugly? Then you post all these pictures. Who's ugly? Where's ugly? You feel like you ugly. You do. It got to you. It did. Not because it had nothing to do with the state of where black women are. It had nothing to do with that. It had, you got some personal issues. Because I know a lot of beautiful brown skinned girls, a lot of beautiful dark skinned girls. Nima Tang, bomb as hell. As fuck. Okay? So, to me, this has less to do with your complexion, and you're using it as a crutch to perpetuate your hatred and how you really feel in the inside towards people. I've seen bitches like you. I've seen bitches like you get their ass whooped for shit like that, okay? Stop generalizing everybody and then you get mad when they do that shit to you. So yeah, to me, Azealia Banks is canceled. If you see her talking, she posts this or whatever, don't argue with the fucking ugly mutt. Don't do it. Because her and that soggy ass weave and them thin ass edges and that high ass booty can go sit her ass down. And how can you trust a bitch who have braces with no fucking wires and buck teeth and you got them on your bottom? So you just, you spaced out your payments? Like you said, I'm gonna just do this and then do this. Is that what happened? Like, I don't know, but you got a lot of things that you should worry about, which is that very, very, very ashy looking ass skin of yours and those very buck ass, crooked ass teeth of yours and that hella underbite you got and that bad body built shit you got going on. You should worry about that. You got your titties done and now you look like you holding a fucking spice rack on your chest. You got a lot to worry about than what Beyonce's doing. Beyonce's good, okay? Tiana Taylor's good. Cardi B's good. They're good. But what about you? You too busy killing chickens and motherfucking the projects. So we're not doing this. But I had to get that off my chest because, bitch, when you go at me, I didn't. And what I could have said to the bitch, I didn't. She better be happy that I was having a good day today, girl. I was having a good day that day. So I hope you guys that enjoyed this. I will be back with another closet talk probably before I'm back with another hair review. But if not, they're gonna probably go up the exact same day. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Follow me at Malibu Dollface on all my social medias. Make sure you guys like this video because YouTube is tripping. Share it to a friend, your mama, your auntie, your co-worker, whomever, the bitch you hate. Tell her about the kid. And I will catch y'all in the next one.